Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear. I've got a box to open up. This is one I'm really excited about. If you remember, not that long ago, I decided to try out the Benchmade Super Freek, the M4 variant of the knife. And right after borrowing my buddy Kyle's, as soon as I opened it up, I decided to order one from River's Edge Cutlery because I just wanted one really badly. Felt like it was a knife I needed to have, and I stand by that. I have been loving this knife. Now, I've been watching because Benchmade announced the upcoming release of a Mini Freek in Carbon Fiber and S90V. Kind of like a super Mini Freek, if you will. And with how much I've been adoring this knife, I really wanted to try the new Mini Freek. So, River's Edge Cutlery, being the awesome shop that they are, happened to be the first one that I saw as a retailer announce that they had the Mini Freek in stock. So, second that I saw that it was available, I pulled the trigger, ordered one right up, and it just arrived. So you are going to experience the unboxing of the Mini Freek with me. We'll see real quick how it compares in size to the Super Freek. And I'm fairly certain if it's as similar as I hope it's going to be to the Super Freek, I am going to love it. So, got River's Edge Cutlery as usual. Let's see. Card, order sheet, some paper. The model code on this one is going to be the 565-1. CPM S90V blade steel, carbon fiber scales, and I am really pumped to try this out. Let's cut the tape on here. There's something about opening the mini version of a knife with the full-size version of the same knife. Let's see what we got. Typical Benchmade blue class packaging. Although this is a tiny little pouch. Usually these pouches are much bigger, so apparently they make a small version of the pouch. I don't know if I've had any other knife come in a little one like this. This is definitely much smaller than the full-size variant of the knife. Got our little axis lock tab thing. All right, so as you can see, we have full carbon scales that have this kind of milled pattern in them. It's essentially the same shape that's milled into here as the G10 variant. All black hardware, except it's kind of a stainless axis lock itself, red thumb studs, red barrel spacers. This is really cool. It feels light, but not like surprisingly light. It still feels solid. It's not wafery in any way. Let's see how the action is. Hey, the action's okay out of the box. If you saw my unboxing on this guy, this action was not okay out of the box. I had to definitely tune that one up. All right, so we do say S90V on there. It is stamped first production. I've never owned a first production Benchmade, and from what I've seen on these, all that is gonna, turns out it will need some adjustment. I do not like when axis locks are that stiff. Anywho, on first production Benchmades, historically, they were numbered. It said first production and then one of 1,500 or however many it was. Now, these just say first production on them. There's no numbering, which is fine by me. I don't need this knife to be numbered. I haven't seen in many cases where having a numbered Benchmade really enhances the collectability of it all that much on a model like this. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but this is really cool. I really like the size in my hand. It fits really well. I'll be curious to see. I'm going to be throwing a mini deep carry clip just like this one onto here as well. Curious to see how that affects the ergos. The ergos are pretty good though. This feels nice. I'm glad it doesn't feel super thin. It still feels kind of like a full-size handle. I was worried it was gonna not give me enough room. I can just barely get all 4 fingers on there. My pinky's not hanging off or anything. I like that. This blade profile and grind are done really well. The edge and the bevels are all even. This is well done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust that, but at least flicking out, it's pretty good out of the box. Middle finger flicks just fine. The blade finish is a little interesting. I think part of it is that it's a little oily, but this is less shiny of a satin than I'm used to. It almost looks like it's got a little bit of stone washing on it. Yeah, it's definitely stone washed, but it's like a satin stone wash, which is fine with me. It almost reminds me of the finish on my Maximet Para 3. I wonder if it's a similar process on here. We'll see after I get it all cleaned up. But yeah, there's definitely some tumbling that's been done here. It's not just grind lines on the satin. I don't know how well that'll come through. See if I can't tell whether it's illuminating for you. But yeah, this looks really good. It feels very nice. I'm really excited. I'll have a proper first impressions on this very soon. I'm going to be doing a little adjustment here on this pivot, as well as seeing if I can get some KPL down in there, just because, yeah, it shouldn't be, on opening it's fine, on closing, that's, I don't know why Benchmade lets knives leave like that. I guess some people don't mind it, because some people are die-hard Benchmade guys and never seem to complain about stuff like that, but that's going to take some adjusting to function the way that I think an axis lock is designed to and should. So if there's a negative mark about Benchmade in my book, it's that I keep getting knives brand new out of box that just the action needs work on. And on the Super Freek, it was literally, I ended up doing most of a disassembly to get some KPL in there and also just kind of see the internals on it. But once I loosened the pivot, just like a quarter turn, it was pretty good, and there wasn't blade play. It was like, if it had come out of the box like that, I would have been fine with it. But I don't know if they're just over-tightening pivots, and if so, are they doing that on purpose? Somebody, if you know the reasoning behind why an axis lock is coming from the factory with a spot like that, let me know. But this feels good. It's cool. I dig the size. I was a little worried it was going to be too small. It certainly is not. It feels similar in size to like my Para 3. I'd say it's pretty comparable to that, especially the way that it feels out the hand. Yeah, this is really cool. So that'll be my unboxing on this guy. There will be a first impressions to come, and then ultimately I'll probably do a use video on this guy. I'll have to get a little creative because this is not going to be an outdoor knife for me by any means. S90V is not a steel I would choose for outdoor. Carbon isn't generally a material I'd want as an outdoor knife handle material, but this is going to definitely be a regular rotation EDC knife for me, assuming that things go well and I like it. So I'll do some kind of more EDC focused cut testing, some cardboard, probably some rope, stuff like that, and we'll see how that goes, but that'll come up soon. In the meantime, this has been an exciting unboxing. I've genuinely been really excited. Ever since I saw a post, it was only a few weeks ago, I even learned that this knife was coming into existence. Ever since I saw the post that it was coming, I knew I was going to snag one and that I really wanted to. So excited that it's finally here and the testing can begin. But there is the, let me put it with this one. There's the Mini Freek. And it's pretty rad. I like it quite a bit.